Well, it's been about 3 years since Illinois Conservation Police descended on two separate sprawling hunting properties in rural Freeburg, Illinois, leaving a village mayor and a former St. Louis Cardinals World Series pitcher locked in a slow motion legal standoff with over 29 hunting citations and 22 written warnings. Freeburg Mayor Seth Speiser and Danny Cox, the flame-throwing reliever who helped the Cardinals reach the 1985 and 87 Fall Classics, are among 7 defendants who pleaded not guilty and demanded jury trials in St. Clair County Circuit Court. The cases have produced nothing but continuances ever since, more than a dozen in total, with the latest granted in late November after the state's attorney James Gomrick reassigned the file to a new prosecutor. The citations stem from a month-long investigation that included aerial surveillance alleging the men were hunting over bait, a ban in Illinois meant to preserve fair chase ethics and curb disease. Police reports claim officers found 9 baited blinds laced with corn, molasses, and mineral salt blocks. Police reports claim Cox admitted to using his non-hunting wife's Nancy's firearm permit to take a doe in 2021 and his son's archery tag for a 5-point buck in October of 2022. Kyle Cox, who does not live on the property, allegedly used free landowner permits reserved for residents. Guests were also believed to have harvested trophy bucks, which included a 10-point and an 8-point over top of bait piles. Speiser and his party took 3 white-tailed deer with the aid of bait and failed to wear required blaze orange safety gear. The 28 remaining citations are mostly Class B misdemeanors, each carrying up to $1,500 in fines and 6 months in jail. Collectively, the 7 men face a maximum of $45,000 in penalties. Outside of that financial hit, hunters fear the IDNR point system far more than fines. When it comes to punishment via points, 9 points are assigned per Class B conviction, with 13 points being the triggering mechanism for license revocation. In the case of the remaining defendants, coming away with just 2 convictions would equal an 18-month hunting ban. One of the guests from Georgia pleaded guilty to a minor offense and paid a fine, but the other 6 defendants have still held firm. An attorney that's not involved in the case called most of the charges technical infractions, though he noted that using someone else's tag on a trophy buck steps outside the culture. He suspects the high volume of citations is due to the prominence of the mayor and the former baseball legend. No plea deals, no trials, and no new court filings have surfaced since initial appearances back in December of 2022. Yet the state's attorney's office maintains that the reassignment was routine. For now, 2 of Freeburg's most recognizable residents wait for a prosecutor's call that could end a 3-year legal limbo or finally send them before a jury of their peers.